Ladies, nuts, and gentletalia, welcome to Gris. And then he soldiered on without making any apologies. This is a game that has been on my radar, has been on everyone's radar, really. Like, this is Joe late to the party times infinity. It came out about 5 years ago, I think. Got a lot of hype, a lot of acclaim at the time, and I think I was just a bit burned out on like these super like gameplay light, narrative heavy, emotional, platformy things. You know, there was a lot of them. There still is a lot of them, really, but I think at the time I just really wanted to get my teeth sunk into something with a bit more, you know, gameplay heft or whatever, so I just completely ignored this at the time. But as time's gone on, I've heard more and more people saying how this is like one of their favourite games of all time and one of the most moving things they've ever seen and stuff, and I'm like, I think I'm missing out. I think I might have missed out on this one. So I picked it up in the sale, the good old-fashioned Steam sale a few months back, probably at Christmas actually, but I've had a lot of things to play since then. And now we're getting around to it, so here we are. And I'm still not apologising for that intro. New game. Oh, she's singing. And she's lost her voice, and something's cracked and broken. The big hand is cracked and broken. The foundations upon which she stands are crumbling. It's all very metaphorical. For what, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure it will become clear in time. I don't like her spindly little legs. This may just be a me thing. The little pointy, like, insectoid limb she's got a little bit off-putting. But it was Conrad Rossett's creative decision, so who am I to judge? Roger Mendoza did some pretty neat programming, probably not here, this is clearly all just animation, but at some point he did some pretty neat programming. And Adrian Cuevas directed him. What's a technical director do when they've only got one programmer? Music by Berlin, you know, the 80s pop band. Published by that was a thing. This was published by Devolver Digital. You know, the people who make fart jokes and all their games are just like 13 pounds of gore. They published this, so it must have hit a note somewhere to get even sick, twisted, epic gamers Devolver on board, you know. It's very nice, very artsy. Oh, and I'm in control. Okay, I mean, to be fair, to begin with, gorgeous fucking animation. Just this walk cycle, like, the fact that the clothes continue to ripple independently of whether I'm moving or not and everything, like, oh, we got a fall down button. That's probably going to be jump at some point, but currently she's not well equipped for that. Oh, this is also fall down. Multiple buttons for falling down. I guess we'll just stagger to the right. Stagger blindly to the right. A common theme, honestly, in these super emotive narrative platformers. Staggering blindly to the right. I'm sure we'll find something very cool in but a moment, like a steadily zooming out camera, and some parallax backgrounds, and some foreground particle effects. That's not particle effects, is it? It's just a overlay. Oh, there's some birds. Hello. Hello, birdies. Almost came dangerously close to making contact with my face there. Unless it's like far in the background and much bigger than I think. I can't actually tell. Oh, she's fine now. Seeing the birds invigorated her. Now she can jump and run, and I kind of want to go back and see what was up those stairs now that I can jump. I'm sorry. I'm an inquisitive soul at heart, and I'm sure everyone else just wants me to like progress with the plot, but look what I found instead. Big crumbly lady. This was presumably the hand we were standing in before, I guess. I guess she died. I'm seeing some grief motifs in this game. But I can't go that way anymore. I guess we have to move onwards. Move on with our grief. Leave the past in the past and all that. Okay. Wouldn't call those trees as such. Not in the, you know, purely intrinsically tree sense. But they are something. Big wiggly black things. As I say, it is all very nice. Someone has clearly put a lot of effort into setting a tone and putting together a sort of intriguing world, I guess. Like there's constantly things to see. Not much to do, but there's always a new visual element, right? So maybe this fun little firefly is gonna liven things up a bit. What you got for me, fun little firefly? Aside from having your traversal animation be on a considerably lower frame rate than my walking animation. Obviously a stylistic choice. I'm not sure how I feel about it though. Is it meant to be like a little fairy, like zigzag, like darting back and forth instead of one fluid movement? It's like, you know what I mean? Like buzzing around enthusiastically. Can I go up here? I can. To what benefit? This block had legs. So did this one. Oh no. I've been defeated. Or have I? Okay, collecting a little squad. It's rolling out with the boys. But I guess I need 3 of them to join the dots here. I see. So there's a little bit of a puzzle platformer sort of thing going on. There's one up there, but I don't think I can reach that. I'm assuming I can get the one that was like below here. I can also keep going up here. The fuck is that? Is that a creature? Is that alive? Okay, this made me a bridge. So it's like a constellation sort of thing going on. I see. I see how it works. So now I've got this guy. And now I've got a posse of 3, which is enough to build the other bridge, but... Excuse me while I... Nope, dropped down too early. Gotta go more to the left first. Part of me is also really intrigued as to what was to the right at the bottom before I started climbing up this whole tower in the first place, but I'm assuming it was probably just a dead end. I'm not gonna go back and revisit that for the sake of going, ah yes, nothing, cool. There we go. Don't actually know what that was, because it wasn't a new little sparkly friend for me, but it was a thing. It was a thing I did. Might be important. Oh no, that guy's moving. Was that guy always moving? Was this pointy pillar friend moving as well, or was it just the little ones? I feel like I would have noticed it, but I am almost renowned. It's almost like a personality trait of mine to just completely miss the obvious on a regular basis, so perhaps not. Alright, level 1 complete, I guess. If you want to sort of gamify this a bit more. Another big hand. A lot of big crumbly people around here. I'm assuming they were all like living entities at one point. They look like crumbled statues, obviously, but like... Ugh. It's just like burst a blood vessel, what just happened there? And the world's looking a lot more red now. Okay, I guess that's our goal then. We just got an achievement for bringing the colour red back. I assume we're just looking to bring all the colour back into our little life. Starting with red, which is interesting because that's like the colour of rage, right? Which, anger is the first stage of grief, I believe. If I'm not sorely mistaken. It's a stage of grief, at least. What does this mean? I guess we hit one of those dingle danglers. That's the thing we just lit up and I didn't know what it was. And now that's lit up here. So if we find another one, then something will happen somewhere with a slanty tower. Good to know, I guess. Now, I don't know how linear this game is. I don't know if you can go back to previous areas, because if it keeps like doing the sort of vaguely Metroidvania thing of every time you bring colour back into a world, the previous stages change a little bit as a result, that would be very cool. I love stuff like that. I feel like it's probably more linear than that though, and it's just like we're on the red stage now, you know what I mean? And then the next one's going to be the red and blue stage or whatever. We'll see though. Oh, I guess we need a lot of these little fellas to do whatever this is. I see. Secrets bear rewards of some sort. Are we just like, I mean, maybe we're just like rebuilding this area? Is this like the hub world or something? We rebuild, oh, I fell down. And we rebuild it by doing stuff. By collecting those little shiny fellas. Doesn't seem like there's much I can do here right now though. I can make that dangle. Yeah, I guess just keep on trucking and remember this place exists then? Maybe? Oh, we get a turtle if we find 5. I like turtles. Didn't mean to sound like a meme there, but turtles are cool. Oh, I guess we're committed to this direction. It's vaguely like a part I remember at the start of Journey where you're like sliding down the slope and you like crest over this hill and the sun's setting and everything and it's really gorgeous. But yeah, we're in control. is the difference in Journey. Journey is, again, a very, very similar. There's a lot of comparisons to be drawn between that and this, for sure. But it was like, that game felt fun to maneuver around all the time, right? The controls were very smooth, very slick, and there was a lot of, like, it made your personal journey into the story. This is a lot more cutscene heavy. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, just noting the differences, I guess. Maybe I am saying it's a bad thing a little bit. To be fair, Journey didn't really have a great deal of story though, did it? Let's be real. I love Journey, I did. Still adore the soundtrack, but I probably would not get much out of that game if I were to play it today. I think other games since have managed to impart a narrative while being a relatively gameplay-light experience in a much better way. It's like Dear Esther, which was ostensibly the first walking simulator, I guess. I liked Dear Esther when I played it in 2008, whenever I played it, but other games since have actually done stuff with that formula, and just trudging around a world and listening to audio snippets is less compelling these days than it once was, now that it's not like a novel concept anymore. Yeah, we unlocked the title screen, that was cool. I'd like to point out, they took the control of walking up that tower away from me as well. Once I started walking up that tower, she did the rest of it automatically. I tried to stop while I was chatting shit, and she just kept going. As I say, I don't really see the point in that. Like, let me play the game, you know? If there's no reason to take control away from me other than to set up a cinematic experience or whatever, then fuck you, I'll miss the cinematic experience if I have to, you know? Or better yet, tie the cinematic experience into, like, my position better so that it will happen regardless, you know? I don't know, ripping us out of gameplay in a AAA game to, you know, dump exposition on me through means of a cutscene always annoys me, so I'm not going to go any more lenient on this because it's a, you know, more evocative indie experience, right? If it's something I don't agree with, I'm going to point it out. Okay, got some sort of wind mechanic. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, we've got some drama now. Is it going to be like a timing thing? We go while the wind's not blowing? Or was that it? Did we just get one moment of heavy winds and... Oh no, here we go. Gotta get in here. Okay, they're trying things, I appreciate it. I try and stop being quite so critical. Just try and enjoy the experience. Obviously it's not a game made for gameplay's sake, right? And this, like the music cue for that and just the sort of whole visual expression of it is very cool. I can't deny that for a second. Cool, right? I don't know if this area, if I'm right, and the red area is meant to symbolise rage. I mean, that's a fairly basic, like, comparison. Right, why did I not pick that thing up? Oh, I'm going to have to go back round for that now. That annoys me. Yeah, if this does symbolise rage, then having, like, an angry windstorm is a pretty good way of symbolising that, I think. hits the theming right on the nose. Alright, we'll just wait the storm out for a second. To be fair, that's not actually... Oh, I'm being dumb, aren't I? That's not actually that's somewhere where we're going to build a bridge with our little moat friend. We just need to find another moat friend for him. Yeah, look, he's just popped in. Silly me. Not a lot of visual difference between the places to put the moats and the collectible sort of things that I've seen before. That could perhaps have been communicated a little bit better, but now I know what I'm looking for. Now I understand. I see it. I mean, it's never a fun mechanic, is it? And now I get to stand still for a while. But yeah, as I say, I think the aesthetic sort of I don't even know what words I'm looking for here. The way it handles it is very cool, that's my point. This is also very cool. If it's honestly just a series of very neat set pieces, then yeah, I'm here for it. Like, shit like this is just like weird and Terry Gilliam-esque enough to sort of there's a little bit of absurdism in my world, you know. I'm always on board with that. Hello. Oh wait, I have to go around and... Wait, how do I destroy... Puzzle. Did I need to like land on that from above, do you think? Do you think I missed my chance at doing this? A little bit annoying if that's the case. Just let me get caught in the wind here, see if this does anything. Nope. Okay, I guess we'll carry on. Maybe we can find an item we can carry back there or something to give us more weight. Oh, good thing it doesn't knock me all the way back, because I don't think that was makeable otherwise. I think you kind of have to get caught in the sandstorm there. Uh-huh. Ah. New ability. Neat. I guess I can do that to stop being blown away. And also, hopefully, potentially, I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of wind right now. Has the wind stopped? Yeah, look at me puzzle solving. I'm like some sort of rocket scientist or something, I think, personally. I think when you know, the people say, oh, it's not rocket science, it's not brain surgery, what they should be saying is it's not average Joe playing a video game. That should be the new saying. Because I'm just that smart. It's like, dangerous levels of intelligence over here, you know? I bet I have a very high IQ and I... and I should probably post about it on Reddit all day. It's a shame that her face doesn't get, like, sheltered inside the cube as well. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's getting some serious, like, sand blasting happening to her face right now. Probably not a super comfortable experience. Oh, I just realised I can walk. I was waiting for it to clear up, and then it wasn't clearing up, and I was like, well, what do I do now? And, I guess this is what we do now. Thank fuck. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to walk too long like that, because, like... yeah, I've had a few criticisms of this game already, and that would not be doing it any great favours in those aspects. I like these crying women statues. Seems to be a lot of that going around. It's almost like it's trying to reflect some sort of emotional state or something. Yeah, I see I can break that, don't worry. I've solved that puzzle. I just want to see what's over here first. Where are we going? I think maybe I should go back and solve that puzzle. Yeah, game sort of keeps going in this direction, doesn't it? Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gris. Can I, like, smush a bug? I can upset them. I don't think I actually killed them. They took their legs back in, and that's enough for me, honestly. As long as I can be needlessly cruel to something. Oh, we're not coming back up from here. Shit. Should have gone the other way first. Alright, let's keep going down then, I guess. I thought we returned red to the world. Why is it so black and white down here? I like how these guys only exist as shadows. That's cool. It's like an unseen cloud of insects following me everywhere I go. Again, I'm sure that's... Can't smash her up, can I? No. I'm sure that's metaphoric of something. They seem to be flying out of my butthole. Trust me to make a statement piece like this as immature as fucking possible. Okay, but here's the question. The fuck do I do then? I just need to keep summoning these... yeah, apparently, yeah. Had to summon enough spookies. Was this good? Was this a good thing that I did? I'm personally not convinced. Ah, oh, can't jump off to the right. Okay. Sure. Don't know what that did. But I'm glad it's enjoying itself. It's just a dead end that way, so I guess we climb up here now. Yay. Classic windmill traversal. Every platformer needs one. This looks like a Okay. These look identical to the pillars that were blocking my progress before, but I guess we can just walk through them now. Again, not super clear messaging there, unfortunately. Could maybe have done slightly better. Don't get me wrong, artistically, aesthetically, it's fucking gorgeous. Could have just used a little bit of guidance on the game design front. I think these guys are artists first and gamers a distant second, you know. Okay, I've only got 2 little friends, and it looks like I need considerably more than 2 little friends right now. Do we need their enhanced weight to weigh this down or something? How's this going to work? Can I not get up there? Am I not allowed on this platform specifically? I don't know what I'd do up there, but this would have been nice is all. Okay. Oh, hang on, I'm being an idiot. Forgot about that button already. Only just got that one, didn't I? It's already a thing of the distant past for me, apparently. Yeah, I can bridge this gap now. No, go to the other side, please. Thank you. And then we need to find a third to go the other way. That's fine. It's a very nice soundtrack. I wish I hadn't taken the piss out of the group or artist's name who did it now. It was Berlin something, like Berlinus or something. Okay, down here then, I guess. Hey, but this is just where I go if I fall down. Where am I actually meant to be going? Up, presumably, but how do I get up? The fact that it like sways slightly. Okay. Back to Joe being the #1 best puzzle solver in the history of video gaming. Can I make that go back the other way though? I'm intrigued. I can, okay. And then is there something up here for me? Is there some secret that I would have missed? Sure seems like it. Oh, yeah, I see what I was meant to do now. Actually, no, this will work out for me. Oh no, I guess I get dropped down for being a silly Billy. That's understandable. Huzzah! Yeah, I think it could have communicated its basic mechanics and concepts a little bit better perhaps, but I think the puzzle design's been pretty tight so far. Obviously it's still early game, it's still ramping up to maybe being a little bit more thoughtful, but stuff like that yeah, that was something. That was cool. Visually and stylistically. And the little bells just jingling softly to themselves when you touch them. As I said before, this soundtrack is absolutely doing it for me as well. Like, it's very neat. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what we did that for. I see. road less travelled. Oh. Well, thank you, saving spindle. I would have just plummeted otherwise. Okay. Thought we'd keep going up, but I guess we're going this way now. I can live with that. More of these sort of shenanigans, eh? I need to push both down at once. How do I do that? I feel kind of bad for destroying that. That was so precariously balanced. Okay, this is a real head scratcher. Pushing one down doesn't achieve anything, does it? We clearly need to do both, but how... How do I do that? I feel like this isn't the sort of game where I've like missed a power up and I need to go backtrack for it. I feel like the solution to this puzzle is here in front of me. I just need to engage the brain a little. Oh. Oh, it's that simple, I guess. Okay, alright. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a puzzle then. I get. Alright, yeah. I just didn't expect it to be that, like, completely obvious. I think we need 4 here. In fact, we need 5 here, don't we, in order to fill it all in. So I guess 1 to the left and 1 to the right. Makes sense, right? Adds up. Check out the up first, I think. A hot air balloon. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's a sparkly guy right there. I just didn't. I mean, can I? I guess is a more appropriate question. I can't drop down through the platform. And I can't drop off and get... Okay, more to this than I thought then. Can I do something here? No? Okay. Okay, this looks promising. We're not on like a race against time here, are we? It's not going to float away completely. Maybe yes we are. Still can't get it then. Oh, okay. Right. I see now. I understand. Now come on. That very clearly hit the platform I was trying to hit. Very clearly it did. What I want to do is lower it. Nah, this isn't going to be fast enough, is it? Oh, maybe actually. Maybe skin of my teeth. Hey. Okay. I mean, I think we all knew that there was going to be one of these over here. Seems like every time there's a puzzle for a regular, like, progress-inducing mote of light, there's also a puzzle paired with it, like a more advanced version, to also get a bonus thing, so... I hope they keep that up, honestly. Having that sort of clarity is nice. It's not like there's ever going to be, like, a hidden thing in, like, a corner of a screen behind a rock or whatever, you know? Like, you always know there's going to be one to get in the area, because it's been sort of designated that way. This is a puzzle. Solve easy mode to progress, hard mode for bonus, you know? Big rock. Big rock. You know what I mean? Ah. No, come this way. I have need of you. Go that way. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just smash him and see what happens. I feel kind of mean doing that, honestly. It's clearly like some sort of sentient creature. Oh, there he is, he's free. That's what he looks like underneath the rock. Follow that thing I tried to murder for no reason. Yeah. And now I can do this. See, deprive a hermit crab of its shell and all your problems will be solved. Where do you think the bonus one is around here then? What else do you think I need to do? I don't know if there's more down, to be honest, or if this was it. There does appear to be a windmill blade here. Can't get on it though. At least I don't think. No. Can't get on these rocks or anything. Maybe there isn't a bonus here. There's not one like above this dude. We don't need to like climb on him or something, do we? I'm disappointed that I didn't slide down the slope when I did that. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. I guess no. Oh, aha. Ah. Aha. Oh. Alright, okay, fair enough. I know when I've been bested. If there is a bonus over there, it's not for me. It's a bonus for someone purer of heart and deed. Can we go to the right here? Yes. Do we know why we can go to the right here? No. Aside from to ruin more of these fun little stacks of towers of rocks. Yeah. That'll teach someone to precariously balance those there. How dare they indulge in such frivolities? Oh, okay. Interesting. I think we need to drop from a greater height. I think I know exactly how to do that. Okay. We still need to drop from a greater height. I did notice I could walk on the other side of the archway beyond that gap. I thought that was because there were just two ways up here, but I guess we continue. Can't really see where I'm meant to go from here. Okay, sure. Yay! Now the question of why I did that is anyone's fucking guess, but you can't deny that I did in fact do it. Oh, I see. We just made the entire, like, island fly. That was like a propeller, and the entire mountain just took to the skies. You know, as they do. Common thing for large land masses to do that, actually. Pretty regular occurrence, all things considered. A lot of effort was clearly put into making sure that if you just hold right, those sync up perfectly for you. And I appreciate that. Oh, well, look where we are. Time for a new colour? Green. Oh no, blue. Oh, more of a cyan. Okay, yeah, it clearly was meant to be green. Those hands are blue, though, in my book. I wouldn't call that green. Green represents nature, it represents envy. It represents big hands, I guess. Clearly going for a nature theme here, although I don't know what that particularly has to do to tie into the larger themes of, I guess, grief. Certainly sadness, at least. But regardless, assuming this game autosaves on a regular basis, I think we're going to wrap up here. More of this soon. Let's be sad girls together. Bye.